Instead of playing D7 like this, try this. So my first single note line goes like this. So what I'm doing here is playing the open D string as my lowest root and then finding the same note an octave higher, in this case on the 7th fret of the G string. Now from this D note an octave higher, if I go one string up, I'm going to have the 5th of D, in this case an A note, and a whole step and a half up is going to be that flat 7, 10th fret of the D string. So with this information, I'm playing the open string, hammering to that 7th fret of the D string, whole step and a half up to the flat 7 with a hammer on 2, playing the root an octave higher and playing again the open string. So I have this. Now you can transpose this idea to any open string. For example, open E, then 7th fret of the A string is the same note an octave higher, one string up is going to be the 5th, whole step and a half up is going to be the flat 7. So I have this. Then I'm going to play this free note chord on strings 2, 3, and 4. Now this shape is coming from this D9 that I use a lot with the flat 7 on the bass. I got the flat 7, the 9, the 3rd, and the root on the melody. Now for this example, I'm not playing the E string, I'm just playing strings 2, 3, and 4. Now this chord can be many things. Remember, this 7 is the 5 chord in the key of G. If I change the bass, for example, to C, that is the 4 chord, I'm going to have a C-Lydian chord here. I have a C major with a sharp 11, right? Here's my C major root position triad, bring the 5th half step down to that sharp 11. Now if I put my bass on A, I have a Dorian chord here, right? Here's an A minor triad, strings 2, 3, and 4, go whole step down, 8th fret of the B string, and then half step down, and back on this shape. So over A, I have the root, the flat 3, the 5th, and that Dorian note. That F sharp has a lot of tension. Now for this example, we're playing over D, right? So we have a D9. So actually that F sharp note, 7th fret of the B string, is the major 3rd. Now I'm just playing strings 2, 3, and 4, but remember we're playing over D, right? Then the only thing I'm doing is bringing that major 3rd half step up. And again, over D, I'm going to have a D9, sus4, there's no 3rd anymore. And to finish, I'm going to bring that note a whole step up, so I have an A minor triad here, first inversion. But over D, it's a D9 with the 5th on the melody. Now I'm playing with my fingers a little bit here. So far I have this. Then I'm going to go back to a single note line that goes like this. So what I'm doing here is playing the open string, then going from the 4th fret of the G string, half step up to the 5th fret. That's the flat 7 of D, right? Look at this. D7, right? Root, 3rd, flat 7. Always the flat 7 is 2 strings below the root, apart from the B string, of course. So I'm playing open, sliding to that flat 7, and then again, a dominant chord. I can play around with the major and minor 3rd. So I'm going from the minor 3rd, half step up to the major 3rd, hammer, and then playing open again. So I have this. Now for my second repetition, the first bar is exactly the same. But for my second single note line, I'm doing this. Open D string, then I'm sliding from the flat 5 to the 5, right? Remember D major, root position. That A note, 2nd fret of the G string, that's my 5th. And I'm going to the flat 7, big stretch here, and then again from the minor 3rd to the major 3rd and open. So I have this. Now if I put all that together, at the end I have this.